All right, we are back on day 8 here, and it actually snowed a little bit. Well, it's gonna make a nice, fun, cold working day, but look at that, pretty little sunset coming up. But anyway, so we got half the floor joist done, and now we're gonna finish the other half. So I'm gonna work on that today. I'm gonna do a little bit of cross bracing in the very middle here. But other than that, I'm gonna get the rest of these floor joists in, and hopefully if I have enough time today, I'm hoping to get some actual subfloor on itself, putting that Advantech flooring down. We'll see if we get there, but I gotta brush off a little bit of snow. Other than that, well, let's get started on the nice, cool, brisk morning. All right, so a little bit of snow off to help it melt faster, but we had some freezing rain, so there's just ice. All right. Now back to doing the same thing that I did to the other side, just cutting each one of these 2x12x16s down to the size that I need and putting them in one at a time. Takes a little bit of time, but it'll make for a stronger building. Rake off a little bit of snow and let the sun come out. Heat it up just enough to get rid of all that frost. Ha, beautiful sun. And here I'm going to put my last board in, and I'm just about ready to start prepping for my subfloor. But first, like I did the other side, I got to cut all these 14.5-inch bracing to go in the middle all the way down, and that will keep any extra wiggly movement from happening. Pretty important step, because we want a squeak-free floor. Priority. All right, so I got all of the floor joist in, and I got all the bracing in. Kind of straight. Anyways, that bracing is important. Definitely want to make sure I got all those in. It is pretty much, I was waiting for the sun to kind of dry it out a little bit and warm up just a little bit. That way I can go ahead and start working on the subfloor. The glue that I'm using is not the regular, I guess, glue that I'm used to using. I actually got the Advantech subfloor glue, which is way better. And I'm kind of excited to test that out. So this is my next step, is getting the actual subfloor on, gluing it down. And there are two forms of, either you can screw it or you can nail it. Screwing is a little bit better just because, well, when you have a squeaky floor, it's the actual nail making the noise, not the floor. But as long as you have ribbed style nails and not straight shank or smooth shank nails, that's recommended by the manufacturer. So either you use the screws or you use the ribbed shanked nails, not the smooth ones, and you'll help with that squeakiness of a floor. So I will be using nails, 2.5-inch nails, and make sure they are the ribbed ones, and I will not be using screws. I want to use the screws, but well, it costs a little extra to buy that many screws, so we'll do that another time. But this time I'm just going to use nails, and we got a floor ready to be subfloored. Here we go. Yes, the exciting part, putting the subfloor down, but it does require you to remove each individual piece of 4x8 sheet subfloor. Gets heavy after a while, but here I am putting them down. Now, if you're building in square, this ought to go fairly smooth and easy. If it's square, if it's level, it goes in pretty quickly. I'm just offsetting it, and again, I'm going long ways against the joist, if that makes sense. That way, the full sheet is covering as many joists as possible, and this is, again, recommended. It's the best way to do it. That way, it ties as many joists together as possible. All right, so this I got started on the subfloor, but time for me to wrap up the day here. But just wanted to show this Advantech floor. Like I said, I really enjoy this type of flooring. The way that's laid out here, it's marked, it's dummy proof, man, makes it real easy. But you have circle, diamond, square, circle, diamond, square. Same thing that you see on a tape measure for your 16 inches, your 19.2, and your 24 inches. Like I said, these are rated for 24 inches on center, but I am doing 16, so I have to go a little extra strong. So more than enough, and it's only 23 by 32, so it's 1/2 inch basic, or excuse me, 3/4 inch plywood subfloor. So I'm really excited about it. But got the first 2 rows done, and hopefully I'll be able to finish it on Monday, because, well, tomorrow's Sunday, the Lord's Day, the rest day. Time to go to church and take a break and hit it hard Monday morning. Appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification so you know when the next video is going to be coming out. Thank you for watching.